Hey viewers, it's Timmy2009 and I'm finally back with another video. And it's that time again, Symbiote Studios has cooked once again. So here we have the Vinyl Scratch plushie from Symbiote Studios themselves. But yes, I've also gotten another Symbiote Studios plush as of like a month ago, and if you've been following my community posts and other stuff like I've said, I'm pretty sure you can tell which one I bought as well. Alright, but today we're going to be talking about DJ Pwn 3, or as I just said, Vinyl Scratch. Yeah, some of these ponies have like two names for some reason. But we're just going to call her Vinyl Scratch for this video. So, Symbiote Studios actually did announce they were making Vinyl Scratch a few months ago, and she just came out this month. Like, I think it was 2 months after like Sunset Shimmer and Derpy were both released. And it's still confirmed that they are going to make Spike. Now, I hear December is coming next month, and I don't know like if Symbiote Studios is going to make any new plushies for Christmas, but if they do, I hope that one day they'll make the Kumar Crusaders as well as the other characters. Like, I actually did have a dream that Symbiote Studios made Celestia, Shining Armor, Cadence, the Kumar Crusaders, Diamond Tiara, and Silver Spoon, and now I'm starting to wish that it was real. But yeah, since they made Starlight Glimmer for Christmas, I do hope that they'll make any other type of My Little Pony characters. I think that would be nice.
Do you know when they're coming out with more?
No, it's not confirmed yet. They still haven't released Spike yet. But now, I don't know if Symbiote Studios is going to make the Kumar Crusaders soon, but if they don't this year, I'll have to buy like the Ollie Factory versions, because like I don't know when Symbiote Studios is going to make them. And to be fair, there are a couple Ollie Factory plushies that I do love, like Trixie over here, and I do have Princess Cadence as well, because I think she's decent. But yeah, I prefer Symbiote Studios, and I'm sure you can tell why. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, if Symbiote Studios does make any new plushies for Christmas, I hope that we'll get more characters. Like, since they made Vinyl Scratch, I hope that they do make Octavia Melody one day. I would love to see them make Octavia to go with Vinyl Scratch. And if we have time, I'll give Symbiote Studios some more of my suggestions, because I really want them to like continue to make a lot of money. Like, if they make more My Little Pony characters, I'm sure they'll make more money.
So that they'll keep making more?
Yeah, so they'll
and so
keep
on and so forth.
producing. Now, they are taking a bit of a slow time to like make some new characters, but I understand that they have to take their time. Like, they don't usually like rush certain type of things. Like, they've been making like Transformers, Power Rangers, video game type of characters. But that's besides the point. Alright, so without wasting any more time, let's raise the roof as I talk about DJ Pwn 3. Now, there really isn't going to be much to talk about, because she's another one of those like background ponies who doesn't have that much like depth to her. And if you guys remember in my Derpy video, I said that the background ponies don't get that much attention. Like, they do talk sometimes, they do interact with other characters, but for the most part, they're just there to fill in the background. But yeah, so I'm just going to go over some of my favorite appearances from Vinyl Scratch and then talk about the plushie itself, because there is a lot to talk about here. Like, and there are a few unexpected things about this plush that I didn't know, but I already do love the fact that her eyes are visible. Like,
Those big eyes.
now, I thought maybe like the glasses like would be like all attached to Vinyl Scratch.
Are they magnet or what?
You just spoiled it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that like early on in the video. And she does come with these little headphones as well.
Are they magnet?
No, they're not. They're just like, there's no like attachments to them.
There's kind of clippy.
No, there's no clips. Nothing. It's just headphones by itself. Now, I did think that the headphones were gonna come off. Like, that's what I was assuming, but I didn't expect these to come off as well. So that's another nice.
So you didn't know she had eyes?
No, I know she had eyes because we saw her eyes in testing 1, 2, 3.
No, but I mean the plushie.
No, I wasn't thinking the plushie wouldn't.
You thought it would not have eyes, it would just have the glasses?
Yeah, I thought these would be like attached.
Right.
Like embroidered on there.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But they just embroidered the eyes on.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Then they came up with this clever idea to like give this plush magnetic glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm starting to wish that they made Applejack's hat detachable.
That'd be cool, yeah, to a magnet on. We
Yeah,
could probably
but
do it.
At some point when we continue the winter clothes, like, I thought I'd do Twilight Sparkle next with the earmuffs.
Yeah, you need to bring those in to use for a pattern. That'll help a lot, so I don't have to try to come up with it
But I
from
mean, like,
scratch.
I won't have to, like, remove, like...
No, but I can just draw around it and copy it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we've already made Fluttershy's earmuffs before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if you want to, you can, like, put these on any other type of pony. But anyways, back to Vinyl. So, again, she doesn't really appear that much. Like, I don't know how many times she's actually did appear in, but she's appeared, like, multiple times, made a few cameos. Never said anything throughout the whole show, which is sad. She kind of reminds me of Teardrop from BFDI. But that's besides the point. Like, I still think Teardrop's a pretty cool character. But Leafy is my favorite. Anyways, so now I'm going to be going over every single appearance and talking about some of my favorites. Like, I probably won't say everything because, like, I don't remember that much about her. And sometimes I do forget about certain things in My Little Pony until I rewatch the episodes. So, Vinyl's first appearance was in Suited for Success, which is the episode where Rarity makes a bunch of gala dresses for her friends to present to this judge pony named Hoity Toity. And we do see Vinyl Scratch, like, making music as the ponies are going on stage and showing off their crappy dresses at first. Until they go back and finish Rarity's dress since it was a work in progress, and then realize that the dresses were fine before and that they didn't need to change anything. Which is like saying the whole "don't judge a book by its cover" message.
Mm-hmm.
And so Rarity makes the actual proper dresses for them, and Hoity Toity ends up liking them. And then we see her return in season 2, A Canterlot Wedding, which, for those of you who don't know, is kind of like My Little Pony's version of The Little Mermaid, if you think about it. Since Cadance is like Ariel, Shining Armor is like Eric, and Chrysalis is like Ursula. And, I mean, it's a nice concept, but, like, it's kind of creepy adding a villain to a wedding episode.
Right?
Yeah. And if you saw The Little Mermaid, you probably know what Ursula is like. She's a power-hungry villain. And, again, she's making music like usual and scratching the records and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We see her in Testing 1, 2, 3,
DJ.
My favorite Rainbow Dash episode of season 4. Although I would say, like, my other favorite episodes from season 4 have to be Mod Pie, Philly Vanilli, and Simple Ways.
Philly Vanilli?
Yeah.
What's it about?
The Pony Tones and Fluttershy joining them, but being too scared because of Pinkie Pie taunting her. I've already talked about that before.
Okie doke.
Her big major role is in actually Slice of Life, the 100th episode of the season. And what do they do to celebrate? They sideline the main 6 and focus on all the background ponies, which is a very nice way to celebrate the 100th episode. Because we actually get to see these background ponies, like, talk more, interact with each other, have their time to shine, get more screen time, you know, all that jazz. And I'm not talking about that Transformers character. But, yeah. And we do see Octavia Melody paired up with Vinyl Scratch. And we do hear her voice. She's British. And she's playing the cello. They're both making music together, which is awesome. I think that's probably my favorite moment in Slice of Life. But there's also a scene where Shining Armor starts crying because it's a wedding. And for those of you who don't know who are getting married in the episode, it's Cranky Doodle Donkey and Matilda.
Cranky Doodle Donkey?
Yeah, and Matilda. The donkey, like, I'm not talking about that movie with Mara Wilson. Yeah, I keep making a lot of references. But anyways, we also do see Vinyl Scratch appear in the Sao Row Review, which is where Rarity's trying to open up her 3rd boutique in Manhattan. Like, she has 3 places in once. Can you believe that? And...
You're 10.
Okay, so... Yeah, but... Yeah. And I also remember, like, her trying to stop the music and trying to get them to quiet down, but the guards won't listen to Rarity, so Pinkie Pie has to, like, sneak in and, like, tell Vinyl Scratch to play her own record, which ends up being boring and stuff. But then at the end, she apologizes, and they play the same music again for, like, the grand reopening, which is nice. We also see her appear in Celestial Advice, which is, sadly, the episode where Starlight, like, moves on from friendship lessons with Twilight as her pupil. Which, I mean, I will admit, like, the scene where Twilight says that I have to send Starlight away kind of scares me to this day, because, like, it's like they're trying to write off Starlight as a character.
They don't though, right?
No, Twilight makes the decision, thanks to Celestia, to like still have Starlight with her, even though Celestia like had to have Twilight leave her. But Celestia said that she's worried that she won't need him. And then Twilight says, "I will always need you." Which one of my favorite moments in like type of shows or movies is like when a character says they'll always be together with each other, like even though they think about separating, like like how many times like Woody thought about leaving his friends
Right.
behind in Toy Story, only to realize that life's worth being loved if you're being loved by a kid and stuff. And he stays with his friends until Toy Story 4. But yeah, it's the same thing here. Like, it is kind of scary knowing that Twilight might have to send Starlight away, but thank God she didn't. And to give season 7 some credit, at least Starlight Glimmer still does learn about friendship, like learning to like control her anger issues, like learning what to say, like learning to like move out of her comfort zone and stuff. Learning to do stuff, not do everything her way because it will cause problems.
Right.
Like in a Royal Problem when she like switches Celestia and Luna's key marks. But yeah.
Have I seen that one?
No, you haven't. We have a long way to go before that, but I would love you to.
Okay.
Like, I love getting my mom's reaction to these like My Little Pony episodes, even though she ends up not liking most of them. But yeah. Anyways.
Oh, they sewed her hair down. That's so cute.
Back to Vinyl Scratch.
You see where her hair is sewed down on there?
Yeah. I've been talking about Starlight like a bit of a while, but it's clear that I love her so much and I look up to her. Anyways, Vinyl Scratch. Like, now, like, I'm trying to think of like what other type of episode she appeared in. She appears in like this one episode from season 8, Granny's Gone Wild, which is actually like my favorite Rainbow Dash episode of season 8, and one of the few episodes of season 8 that I actually do love, and one that does not make me feel bored. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I literally feel nothing watching season 8. I think it's the weakest season in my opinion. But to be fair, it does have some great Starlight moments, like especially in Marks for Effort. I do like the Student 6 as characters. I find Cozy Glow a bit interesting. We do get to meet Starlight Glimmer's dad, Firelight, who like calls her like embarrassing names in public. But like, aren't most parents embarrassing? Like Rainbow Dashes. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, she appears in this one episode, Granny's Gone Wild, and she doesn't really do that much aside from making music. But for those of you who don't remember that one, it's basically when Rainbow Dash has to like look after Applejack's like Granny Smith and her like old friends, and Rainbow Dash does learn that old people can be fun sometimes.
She didn't think they were going to be.
No, she was like, she wanted to ride this roller coaster, but she was too just busy like looking after them, and she's kind of impatient because she wants to ride, and she tries to like protect them only to like ruin their fun. But she does learn like that they can be fun, and they end up do riding the roller coaster after all, as Rainbow Dash always wanted.
Cool.
Anyways, yeah, again, there really isn't that much to talk about Vinyl Scratch. She just only exists to like scratch records and make music. I wish she did talk, because I think that would have like made her Octavia's dynamic more fun than it actually is. I don't know how long I've been talking about. But...
14.
Okay, so
you want to switch to talking about the plushie itself?
I'm trying to think of like more appearances. Like, again, like she appears like a few times, but I feel like that's all of her like major roles. I do remember the beginning of the end where like King Salma returns, takes over the Crystal Empire, captures Shining Armor and Canes, and brainwashes almost everyone in Ponyville, even Starlight, which I will never forgive King Salma for that. You don't mess with like my favorite unicorn. Yeah. But thankfully they do defeat King Salma, and I think he basically does get killed off. I don't know. Like, he shot Discord, but like he didn't die. Because I don't think like they'd be willing to like pull any punches. Like, they also don't like pull punches like when it comes to dark moments, like Queen Chrysalis like taking over.
Yeah,
and, like,
there are some of them that are dark.
Yeah, like, or Bio Gossip, which it is kind of dark, but it's still kind of hilarious. Like, especially for the fact that Fluttershy had like a male voice. Yeah, like I can see how like rewatching Bio Gossip, I didn't know how funny it was. All right,
Bio Gossip, I love the pun.
Yeah, and we do meet Sakura for the first time. Anyways, now that I've talked about all Vinyl's appearances, like, she is an interesting character. Like, I do think there are other background ponies that I consider my favorite, but what I will say is that she is like my third favorite. Those of you who don't know, my top 3 favorites are Vinyl at third, Derpy at second. My favorite background pony is Minuet, and I hope that Symbiote Studios will make her one day.
What does she look like?
She's basically like a blue version of Lyra Heartstrings.
Okay.
And she's one of Twilight's old Canterlot friends.
What's her cutie mark?
It's an hourglass, like Dr. Hooves.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they gave her like that of all. Like, even though her name actually is Colgate, it would have made more sense if she had like a toothbrush as her cutie mark.
Yeah.
Like a bottle of toothpaste.
Right.
I feel like that would make more sense, but the hourglass cutie mark isn't actually that bad. Although I don't know like how she got it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's cute, but it doesn't.
Like sometimes they do not explain like how certain ponies get their cutie marks.
Really?
Like, there's an entire episode where like the main six give their backstory on how they got their cutie marks in.
But they don't for the background characters.
When they were fillies, and I gotta say that was like the most adorable episode I've seen so far, and I was really like screaming with joy throughout the whole episode because of how cute the fillies were. But anyways, now the plushie itself actually is a nice one. Again, Symbiote Studios does put a lot of effort into these plushies and making them accurate to the show. There are a few things I have to say about this plush, but I'll talk more about that later. So, the main style is accurate. It has this nice, like, dark blue color with this, like, turquoise blue stripe on it. Like,
yeah, the colors are cool.
I love the musical note cutie mark. If they make Octavia Melody, I would love to see that G clef cutie mark that she has. Like, I really do want them to make Octavia Melody at some point because we can't have Vinyl without Octavia and we can't have Luna without Celestia. Like,
they're sidekicks.
Come on, Symbiote Studios, when are we going to get Celestia? Like, I'm not, like, desperately, like, asking. I'm just,
Have
like...
other people posted on their Twitter about it?
No, like, most people don't normally, like, post tweets saying, like, look what Symbiote Studios is making, or, like, whenever there's, like, a new piece of Thomas merchandise, usually there's going to be some type
Well, I would think if Symbiote made a post that said, coming up, so-and-so or so-and-so's ready now, that people in the comments would say, okay, great, now can you make blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but, again, Symbiote Studios doesn't usually, like, rush their own stuff, but
right.
I would love them to, like, do this more often, like, and not just, like, give us one, like, pony, like, 1 month or 2 months, like, one pony per month.
Yeah, it's only, like, 5 a year, right?
Yeah, like, they only make the main 6, Trixie and Starlight and Lyra, last year. So far this year, we've gotten Luna, Vinyl, Derpy, Bonbon, Sunset Shimmer, and I think that's it so far.
Do you have all of them?
I don't have Lyra and Bonbon yet.
Do you want them or no?
Probably not, because I don't want my collection to get too big. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love Lyra and Bonbon, but I feel like I don't want my collection to get too big, because I'm not going to have enough room.
Gotcha.
Like, I bought Vinyl Scratch just because she looked cool, and like any person would, I would, like, show my mom this. We would, like, pick it up, and, like, I do reviews on it just to, like...
Okay, you're at 18. Finish up.
Okay, but, like, yeah. Do I like doing these videos? Yes, they're some of my favorite videos I've done this year. Do I like the plushies they made? Absolutely.
They're awesome.
Like, if you compare the Symbiote Studios to the Ollie Factory...
So much better.
It's clear who the absolute winner is.
Uh-huh.
Symbiote Studios. Anyways. But yeah. The hair is nice. Like, the coloring is okay. I was kind of expecting her to be, like, all white like Rarity, but this feels more like a vanilla cream color. Like, she kind of looks like vanilla. And like I said, I love the fact that they made the eyes visible and made these removable.
Show us the gloves. I mean, the glasses on.
Yeah. They're made out of the same, like, velvety fabric, and same with the headphones. But yeah, if you, like, look, you can see there are 2 little magnets, and if
There's
you feel right
inside
here,
her cheeks.
you have the magnets inside the eyes, and you just, like, stick them on there, and voila.
Aww. And
now
her
she looks
eyelashes
like...
still show. That's cute.
But yeah, I mean, they do have, like, this little line on them. I don't understand, like, why that was there, since it's like a 2D animated show. I guess that's, like, there to, like, show the shine of, like...
Yeah, to keep it from looking like a bug. To look like a fly if they were just plain purple.
The glasses.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can choose, like, to have them, like, come off or come on. Like, same thing with the headphones. You put them on Vinyl Scratch and just have her, like, jamming out.
Super cute.
And stuff. If they made, like, her records, like, you could have her scratch them and stuff.
Turn around
as, like, an accessory. But yeah.
Around this way. Very nice.
Just looking at this already, like makes it look so cool.
It is cute.
But yeah. So.
You're at 20.
While Vinyl Scratch doesn't, like, have that much depth to her as a character, I still love her nonetheless. And, you know, I always love it when she scratches those records. especially in like that rap song and testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Now, for those of you who've not like seen my community posts, yes, I did buy the Symbiote Studios Trixie, but we modified her to make her look different than this one. So if you're looking forward to that video, stay tuned. And what did you guys think of Vinyl Scratch? If you like her, please tell me in the comments below. I know Mr. Incredible Brain would probably love this since Vinyl Scratch is his favorite background pony. So, thanks for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you're new here, if you want to continue like following along with my content, because I do try to upload one video per week. I wish I could upload like more often, but I still have personal things to like attend to. But I hope you guys are still looking forward to the future. And let's get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If not, maybe next year. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.